Welcome back. New York City Mayor Eric Adams is out of the mayoral race. He dropped out earlier this week as we are now 34 days away from the election in the Big Apple. Democrat socialist Zoran Mamdani going on offense, launching attacks against opponent Andrew Cuomo and President Trump on the campaign trail. Watch this.
We are standing here on Billionaires Row, or as I call it, Avenue Andrew. While I'm fighting for Eric Adams' voters, Andrew Cuomo is fighting for Eric Adams' donors. New York City deserves better than yet another mayor bought by billionaires. He is being funded by Trump supporting billionaires, by the very people that have funded Donald Trump's return to the White House. I think Donald Trump is going through the stages of grief. I think the first stage was denial, that we could ever be on the precipice of winning this race. I think the stage that he has now reached is somewhat of acceptance, yet he continues to ask himself what he could do to stop our campaign.
The latest Fox polls find Mamdani still holds a double-digit lead in a hypothetical three-way race between himself, Andrew Cuomo, and Republican Curtis Sliwa. A note that this poll was taken before Adams dropped out. Joining me now is the chairman and CEO of New York City grocers Gristedes and D'Agostino's, John Catsimatidis, who has a big stake in all of this. John, it's great to see you.
Well, Maria, it's always good to be with you, and a lot of things happening. I think we have 33 days left to the election, and a lot of New Yorkers, especially the real estate industry, is panicking because they're afraid that if they have $1 billion worth of real estate tomorrow morning, 32 days from now, it might be worth a half the price.
What are you going to do, John? You've got to make a decision. Are you going to back Andrew Cuomo, or are you going to back Curtis Sliwa?
Well, I've been running a campaign, ABZ, anybody but Zoran. And right now that Mayor Eric Adams is out, and I think he got an unfair thing. He never got any finance control with money, and still we don't know why not. It's a Democratic town. I think President Trump has said that it's more likely that Cuomo beats Zoran than anybody else.
So you're going to get behind Cuomo?
Well, I think that anybody but Zoran, if Cuomo has the best chance of winning, then I would support him. Curtis is a member of our family, Curtis Sliwa, and if he got elected, it's not the end of the world. He knows New York City better than anybody else. But the fact is, it's a Democratic town, and what Cuomo has to say, I'm the real Democrat. Zoran is a socialist.
Yeah.
And if that message goes out to all Democratic people that he's not a real Democrat, he's a socialist. If you saw some of the videos of him addressing the Socialist Party, I mean, it sounds worse than Castro. And I think the American people have to come to a reality. And the last mayoral election, 23% of the people voted. That's not acceptable.
Yeah. Well, the smallest electorate came out and they voted for Bill de Blasio. Remember that one? Look, how is it possible that Zoran Mamdani is as popular as he is? Who is funding this guy?
There's money coming in. He doesn't go, Maria, he doesn't go from 1% to 50% without money. There's accusations, and let the Department of Justice do their own homework. There's accusations that foreign money is involved. The joke we told last time on Fox was we bought Manhattan Island from the Indians for $24. Some foreigners are trying to buy it back.
Wow. Foreign.
Well, there is foreign money involved. If they can prove that he knows there was foreign money, don't forget, his mother's movies are funded by the Qataris.
Yeah, that's a good point. Actually, the reason that we're watching this race so badly and so closely is because this is where the Democrat Party is going.
Well, they said, the Socialist Party has said, we will take over the entire Democratic Party by 2028. And the Democratic Party has to, the common sense, there's common sense people in the Democratic Party.
Yeah.
They have to say enough is enough. And somebody has to have the courage to put their foot down.
But, John, this is the future of really what's happening with the Democratic Party for sure. I mean, if you look what Trump tapped into when he was running, I feel that he's tapping into the same type of movement, but on the other side.
110%.
Yep.
There's subversion. Foreign money is coming in here trying to they are training, by the way, Maria, they are training 30 other people similar to Mamdani to do other cities. Mm-hmm. And our Homeland Security and whoever is doing their homework has to work harder and keep track of this, because we're going to lose our cities.
Well, he claims that he is going to rein in affordability for citizens. Americans are still seeing high prices at the grocery store. What do you want to tell us?
Fidel Castro said the same thing. And me and Curtis were down. We're in Cuba with Fidel Castro.
Yeah.
And the shelves are empty. You have a great smile. Fidel Castro had a great smile.
Wow.
Hey.
Well, the August CPI showed overall food prices up 0.5% month over month. Food prices at home up 0.6%. Food away from home up 0.3%. So what do you say about getting relief at the grocery store? And how does that change if, in fact, Mamdani's wish of government-run grocery stores comes into play? What does that mean for Catsimatidis and D'Agostino's?
Government-run grocery stores don't work. The place in Kansas City blew through $20 million and they went broke. Atlanta is doing the same thing, and they don't work. At what point is the DA going to arrest anybody that's stealing in a government store? He doesn't arrest anybody stealing in our stores right now. So, I mean, what the heck is going on here?
Now, at one point, Mamdani said that he would have Netanyahu arrested if Benjamin Netanyahu was seen in New York. I'm wondering what happens in terms of the culture of New York. You look what happened in London. You go to London right now, you feel like you're in Qatar or Saudi Arabia with the kind of activity and women all covered up. I mean, do you think there's a chance that could happen in New York as well?
Well, that was the mission of the previous administration. Let people in like no tomorrow.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
The real reason for Brexit? I mean, the real reason for Brexit is the British woke up one day. Great Britain was 67% British. They woke up one day and they were 47% British. They said, oh, crap, what the heck is going on? And that was the real reason for Brexit. They didn't say that verbally, but that was the reason.
What does your gut tell you? Who wins this race?
I think we've been lucky. I think we're going to pull it out. I think Mamdani loses.
Wow. All right, we'll see.
When do you think we get a new poll?
I would say let's look at the polls 2 weeks from now. And look, I told Curtis Sliwa myself, I said to him, look, if you're making great headway, stay. But if you don't make great headway, it's time to exit.
Well, there's another candidate who you're talking to today on your show, right?
Sid Rosenberg has him on at 6:50 this morning.
All right, John, great to see you.
Thank you so
much. Katz is here on set. John Catsimatidis.